Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, May 2nd, 2021, and these are our messages for the week of May 2nd, and today is the first day we are beginning the month of May. We're doing the Archangel series when we do our weekly readings, and this week we are asking Archangel Michael, what do we need to know for the week of May 2nd, or of course whenever you're hearing this message right now. So decide now if you want to have card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. And we're going to start with card number 1. Card number 1 says new beginnings and a fresh start. So when this card comes up, Archangel Michael is reminding you that you've worked through a lot of wounding, a lot of healing, a lot of traumas through your life. And that was the past. And now he wants to remind you in this present moment that new beginnings are occurring. You are going to have a fresh start, and whatever it is that you want to create now is the time. It's important to call upon Archangel Michael to support you and guide you as you begin to take the step forward into this new beginning. But this is where you're at. You have left the past behind. You have healed what you've worked through. You're in the process of healing, perhaps. And now, new beginnings are on the horizon. Are you ready? Archangel Michael wants to guide you and wants to support you. That's card number 1. Card number 2 is coming in, and Archangel Michael is saying, be gentle with yourself. So when this card comes up, the first thing I want you to think about if you chose card number 2 is, do you have criticizing self-talk? Whether it is self-talk or do you criticize others? How do you speak to yourself? How do you nurture yourself? Are you hard on yourself? Because this Archangel Michael is saying you have to be more gentle with yourself. It's important for you to release any feelings that you're having right now, whether it's guilt, whether it's shame, whether it's regret, or maybe resentment. But when we go through this process of feeling our feelings, it is so important and so crucial to feel them, but not take them in such a way where we use them against ourselves. And we don't allow this process to nurture us and help us to heal, but instead what it does is it actually makes us feel worse because we think that we did something wrong. And when you go through the process of feeling your feelings, I want to remind you that you really didn't do anything wrong. It's important, no matter what you're going through, to look back and say, I was doing the best that I could. Where you find yourself not being able to say that to yourself, then instead just say, I'm going to be more gentle with myself. I don't know if I don't think I did this, but Ho'oponopono is an excellent meditation to do. I think I wanted to, and I never actually did it. I'll probably do it at some point. But it's a meditation where you say to yourself, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, and thank you. And so actually I'm being told to do it now, so we're doing it now. So I want you to close your eyes, or just, lower your gaze, just look down maybe, and just quiet your mind as best as you can. Be gentle with yourself. If you ever go to meditate and you hear quiet the mind, don't automatically be like, I'm not doing it right, I can't quiet my mind. It doesn't matter. Just be gentle with yourself. So close your eyes, lower your gaze, and just begin to notice your breath. On the inhale, I know I'm breathing in. On the exhale, I'm breathing out. On the inhale, I'm breathing in. On the exhale, I'm breathing out. As you continue that process of breathing in and breathing out, what we are going to do now is we are going to call upon the physical body. And we're going to do Ho'oponopono. And what we're going to do is say the 4 parts of that. And we're going to say to our physical body, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't do something I should have done to make myself feel more flexible or feel better. I love you. I love you, physical body, for taking me on, waking up, allowing me to move around this day. Please forgive me for anything that I did that wasn't in my best and highest good for my physical body. And thank you. Thank you, feet. Thank you, ankles and legs. Thank you, hips. Thank you, my heart and all of my organs, my hands, my arms and my shoulders, my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my head, my hair, every part of your physical body. Thank you for doing what you need to do each and every day. Now we're going to call upon the emotional and mental body. Emotions are your feelings, mental are your thoughts, but they do go hand in hand. And we're going to say it again. And we're going to say, thank you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to feel my feelings and notice my thoughts. I love you. And even when the emotion is rising and it doesn't feel good, or the thought is popping into my head and it doesn't make me feel good, I still love you. Please forgive me if it wasn't serving me, the feeling that rose up or the thought that I had in my head. And please forgive, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that I thought that maybe wasn't serving me, for every feeling that I had that I shoved under the rug and didn't acknowledge and love. And then finally, we're going to do it for our spiritual body. And we're just going to say, thank you. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the guidance that I notice and allow through. I love you for all of the support that you are providing behind the scenes. Please forgive me if I didn't notice a sign that was coming through my spirit guides. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't take the time to quiet myself and connect with God. And then when you're ready, take one more inhale and exhale out of your mouth. And open your eyes. And so that's Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. And Archangel Michael had us do this now because he wants to remind you to be very gentle with each and every aspect of yourself. Human beings have gotten so far away, so far removed from caring for each other during this, especially during this last year, but essentially for years and years and years. And the first step that we can take to start moving forward back towards where and how God created us is to love each other and nurture each other and be kind to each other and be compassionate to each other, is do it to yourself first. Because if you're not doing it for yourself, you will never be able to do it towards anybody else. Kindness towards yourself, gentleness towards yourself. And that is card number 2. And then finally, card number 3 really is just a continuation of card number 2. And what it's saying is, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So I don't know what you're going through, people that have chosen card number 3. But I know each and every person is suffering in some way right now. And or you are still on this earth and you haven't moved on to another lifetime or to be with God, because you have lessons that you need to learn. You're still here to learn your lessons. And so what this card is saying to you is, you've done nothing wrong. So maybe you have fear, maybe you have anxiety, maybe you have anger, towards an aspect of something going on in your life right now. And what Archangel Michael wants to remind you right now is forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. If you go through your day and you maybe said something you really wish you could take back, you really wish that you didn't say, remember you're human. And remember that, if your mind's full of something you said or did, that's the first step. And when your mind's full of it, you could say, I'm never going to do that again. And in that process of understanding that you did it, instead of berating yourself, the better thing to do is just forgive yourself. You made a mistake, you forgive yourself. Don't get angry, don't get upset, but forgive yourself because you did nothing wrong. You're learning. Everything is a learning experience. And so if we look at the 3 cards that are coming through today, Archangel Michael first wants to tell you, new beginnings and a fresh start is coming. Anything that you've had go on in your life in the past, anything that's gone on in the world in the past, we have to forgive it. We have to forgive it, and we have to be gentle with ourselves as we begin to start to go forward. Going forward fearlessly is a big one for Archangel Michael, and he helps us with that. He gives us the strength, he gives us the courage, and he gives us the protection. And your job in all of this is asking Archangel Michael, giving him permission to guide and support you. So before we end this reading for today with our Archangel Michael, first we're going to thank him and give him gratitude for guiding us today. But we're also going to ask Archangel Michael to come in now and cut away any energetic cords that are no longer serving you. And when he comes in, he takes his sword, he cuts them away, and then what happens is the dysfunction, he is hopefully beginning the process of cutting away from you and anything that you're connected to, any relationship, any limiting belief, any person, anything that's no longer serving you. And this is something you can do over and over again and know that the words do not mean as much as the intention. And if you call upon and give him permission to cut away the cords of the destructive or dysfunction, that's what he's doing. He's helping and guiding you through that. And then after you do that, now we want to clear it away. He's clearing it away. And then we ask Archangel Michael, please put us in a bubble of your electric blue light, shielding us and protecting us from anything that is low negative energy and anything that is not of the vibration of love. And you can send that bubble to the car that you drive or to your home, anywhere, anything, anytime. And you can do this process all day long. Every time I get in the car, I say, Michael, put my car in a bubble. My son gets in his car, Michael, put the car in a bubble. Anytime. Call him in. He wants to guide you. He wants to support you. Give him the permission to guide you because he wants to do that. So I hope you enjoyed working with Archangel Michael today. And we wish you a great week. And we'll speak next week. And next week, I think who's coming in is Archangel Raphael. See you next week. Bye-bye.